Hello, my name is Kevin Mullens, and today I wanted to come to you and talk about determined persistence. You know, there's a scripture that I love to quote. I'm sure you do as well. It says that if you ask, you shall receive. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened. I love this scripture because it represents the best of action-oriented words. You know, oftentimes in our walk in faith as believers, sometimes we're convinced that maybe God has one-sided contracts. He doesn't. Everything that God does is on the opposite end of an instruction. If you draw nigh to me, if you keep my words and my commands, faith without works, dead. It means that we've got to get up and get engaged in life so that if we're asking God to move the mountain, we're willing to pick up the shovel and help. You've got to participate in your own rescue. And so it's important that you speak kingdom words. Kingdom words, when backed with unwavering faith, authority, and action, can materialize your dreams and whatever's written on your vision board. So when you quote, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be opened, it's mindful that you realize that you must participate when saying these powerful words. As we look to Luke, the 11th chapter, though, it's important that we go back before that scripture and look at the story that was setting the stage. The Bible tells us that there was a man that had a visitor visit at an unexpected time, and he didn't have enough food for him and his guest. He knew that his friend living next door had plenty of food, so he gets up in the middle of the night, knocks on his door, and because it's late, because the person behind the locked door doesn't want to get up, he then begins to converse with this particular gentleman needing 3 loaves of bread. I guess he was going to be making ham sandwiches and PB&Js all night long. I know that's what I'd be doing. And as he communicates with him, here's what he says: "Stop troubling me." What an incredible answer. Maybe you've heard that answer a time or two from a prospect or a person that you're witnessing to, or maybe there's a business adventure. It could be a banker or someone that you're sitting down that you're wanting to collaborate with. And the person that has the satisfaction of this man's need is saying, "I wish you'd stop troubling me." Then he goes on to give other excuses. "I'm in bed. My kids are in bed. I'm not coming." But then the Bible mentions a very important word. It says, because of this man's importunity, the person inside of the house was willing to get up, inconvenience his life, and give the man what he was seeking for. Importunity is a word not often used, but what it really means is to make a request or a demand with such persistence that it becomes annoying. I can tell you that most of the times in life that I've had great things happen for me, it was because I didn't take no for an answer. I knew what I wanted, and in order to satisfy that need, that longing, that thirst in my spirit, in order to walk boldly in my destiny calling, I didn't just take no for an answer. I was willing to be determined in my persistence. Maybe you're thinking I'm praying and the heavens are shut. Maybe you're thinking that nobody wants to conduct business with you, that nobody seems to be helping. But when you begin to quote, ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and it shall be open, it's important that you understand that opportunities are often behind giants that we're facing, behind mountains that are in front of us, often hid, tucked deep within caves that we're afraid to enter. And yet you're resolved to be unrelenting in your pursuit is what creates that desired future that you've been praying for, longing for, that you know that you're called of God to live. I want to remind you today that Jacob needed a change so bad that one time he was willing to literally wrestle an angel. Would you wrestle an angel? Would you wrestle a supernatural being all night long to get the answer to your prayer? I'm encouraging you today as you look over your life and as you look into the future and you understand that if you want to change your future, you got to change something about your conversation, words, or how you invest in your future. But it's not enough to just speak. As we decree and declare God's mighty word as kingdom ambassadors infiltrating the marketplace, bringing down the culture of heaven, it's important that we have determined persistence and that we get up and we do something about it. Guys, I encourage you to be determined in your persistence. And by doing so, you're going to find out that the answers, the rewards, are often just waiting to see how bad you want it. Have an incredible day.